There's no one doing more litigation and more investigation into the COVID issue than Judicial Watch. So Judicial Watch has also taken the lead in the other major government corruption scandal, which is the abuse of power using the pretext of COVID. And we've exposed, for instance, the lies and disinformation, as the left likes to say, but it's really just lies and misleading information about the origins of COVID, about the funding of gain-of-function research. Pretty much everything you've heard in the media about that, Judicial Watch uncovered. Judicial Watch also uncovered with our friends at openthebooks.gov, I think it was our material that we helped them get them, they found out that Fauci made an extra $5 million, or his wealth increased $5 million during COVID times. So no one else figured that out. It was only Judicial Watch helping open the books who couldn't get the information, and we went in and sued for them. And all sorts of other information that we now have, and other information that we should have, but is being hidden from us, like where the royalties are going to people like Fauci. Where are they coming from, I mean. So all of that is part of our investigation. We've also been investigating the vaccines, their development. There's no one doing more litigation and more investigation into the COVID issue than Judicial Watch. In one of the lawsuits that we filed more recently, or I shouldn't say more recently, but it was August of 2021 we filed the lawsuit. We looked for records about what was called the COVID-19 Community Corps program. And this Community Corps program was set up by the Biden Health and Human Services Department, essentially to spread support for the vaccine, encourage people to take the vaccine. And the way it would work is, according to the documents we now have found, they would work with trusted Americans to persuade people to have trust in the vaccine and take it. Now, if you're a skeptical sort like I am, you see government agents spreading propaganda about an irreversible medical treatment. Now, to be fair, there are people in good faith who thought the vaccine was something that should be given to large numbers of people, and certainly initially they wanted to get the word out about people get the opportunities to take the vaccine and why they should take it. So I'll let you decide what side you're on that. So we filed this lawsuit, and lo and behold, they gave us this, which is about 260 pages of records about their propaganda plan to push the COVID vaccine. And the records show extensive media plans, so much so that you have to wonder who wasn't really acting as an agent of the government every time these vaccine promotions were showed up on media outlets, entertainment outlets, in scripts elsewhere. When you see what the depth of the plan was, I guess you won't be surprised, but it's still pretty shocking. And just to start off, we've got the document talking about being a founding member of the Community Corps for COVID, the COVID-19 Community Corps, and this is what they say that they want you to do. Obviously become an official member. This would be a founding member. Participate in Share the Mic virtual events. This will include using your social platform to uplift vaccine confidence with health workers like doctors, nurses, pediatricians, and more. There will be more official guidance on the program to come in the next few weeks. This document is undated, I think. Collaborate and distribute Community Corps, and we can do this campaign content to your networks, and they'll provide weekly emails with information and toolkits. So this is the government telling, we'll give you the information. And in a second wave of the program, develop and host events to sponsor, administer vaccines. In addition, participate in virtual events such as town halls, panels, concerts. More details to come. So you join as the community core, and it's not clear that you tell people. Let's say, obviously Judicial Watch has a media account. I have a media account. I mean, I have an internet account. Let's say go to Twitter at Tom Fitton, and let's say, I want to sign up for this community core. So it looks to me like they wanted me to start working with the government to persuade people to take this vaccine. And it's not clear to me that I would have had to tell anyone I was working for the government, even as a volunteer. So I'd like to know how many of these events took place where Americans were seemingly being persuaded by influencers who had joined this volunteer effort without being told that this was essentially a government operation, using citizens as a cutout. They would provide the guests. So it looks like this was in April of 2021. And the other big thing that we found in these documents, and I encourage you to look at the whole thing, because when we send out press releases, we can't put out a press release this big. We have to keep it to a few pages. So it's 250 pages. I encourage you to look at all the emails. We didn't cover the fact that, there's a group of emails up front talking about, hey, we got to get the Grammys on board. We need to get social, big influencers from the recording industry to support the vaccines. But this is the big one. This is the mother lode here. The COVID-19 Public Education Campaign. Can you see that? And in it, it describes what the propaganda plan is. It's a slide deck. It looks like PowerPoint slides here. But this is the public education campaign for April through May of 2021. And this is what it looks like. It's a nice sheet of points that they were going to do to kind of promote this propaganda. Includes a vaccine engagement package to all entertainment, talent, and management agencies. A vaccine engagement package to all media companies and show producers. Outreach to major culture event producers. Start Celebrity Share the Mics. I told you about that already. And part of that involved the president going out and speaking, for instance, on Telemundo, according to these documents. Michelle Obama being involved in a Share the Mic project. Even a conservative American Share the Mic. Did you participate, that conservative America, in the Share the Mic program? Did you know it was a government operation? Well, now you do. Suckers if you did. And that's how they treat us. They treat us as children. These are projects, an Oprah town hall meeting with Dr. Fauci. I mean, Dr. Fauci was on, the corrupt Dr. Fauci was on Stephen Colbert earlier this week, getting his 56th booster shot or something like that. And he talked about having COVID and getting 90 boosters. I'm joking, obviously. He didn't get 56 or 90 boosters. He's only gotten 15. No, how many? Was it 5? Doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know, is that joke going to get censored? Is YouTube going to take us down because I joked about people having to get a booster every 3 minutes? So anyway, he was obviously there as part of this program. You put Fauci on TV to celebrate and push vaccinations. So you think you're watching TV when in fact you're just watching a government propaganda effort. On the Colbert program or on The Tonight Show, I don't even remember who hosts The Tonight Show anymore. What's his name?
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, Jimmy Fallon. And who's the guy on ABC?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, you would think I would know all these popular folks, but I'm getting old. And I don't watch TV the way I used to. I'm in bed by 8:30. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like our video down below.